Hello craft lovers, welcome again to our weekly show Craft Tour. I am Mei, your host for this TV magazine today. Now, I will be introducing you about the flow of today's show. First and foremost, we will bring you again to One Stop Center for Craft Materials. It is a highly reviewed craft material supplier. Having problems of selecting and determining types of crafts produced? No worries. Here, we will provide you some guidelines in solving your confusion. It will surely enlighten your eyes and you will get to know the platform for comprehensive source for materials. No more excuses for not doing crafts because of material problems, yeah? Next, we will be having an inspirational and leisure chatting with a guest of honor. To know who is it, stay tuned to know who is the famous artist. For sure, you will be impressed and getting new perception and postulation on crafts. So, what will be our last session? Definitely the most exciting and thrilling game show. There will be several types of crafts available such as textile crafts, paper crafts, decorative crafts, fashion crafts and also functional crafts. So, what types of crafts will our fellow audience produce from our given materials? Let's watch out the battle between random chosen audience and stay tuned to unleash their creativity and potential just in a moment. Without wasting any time, let's enjoy our visiting to Art Friend Craft Material Supplier. Thank you. Alright, thanks to broadcaster Mei from Craft Tour Studio.
I'm Anisha.
And I'm Mei Queen. Both of us now are at Art Friend Craft Material Supply. And this shop is one of the best craft material supply in Malaysia.
Wow. Do you wish to know something interesting about this shop?
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, this shop was surveying fine art and artistic craft designing in the designing since 1981.
Wow, that's great. And also I found that it has 3 branches in Malaysia, which is here in Pavilion and also another in Mid Valley and also another at Mutiara Damansara.
Wow, that's good to hear.
Wow, now let's have a look inside. Let's go.
Come, let's go.
So now we are at the cardboard section. There are different types of boards here with various sizes, thickness and colors for different purposes. The series of mounting boards are similar to foam boards and most often used in framing. The series of colors presented here systematically can be referred to their official website. Plastic sheets offer more rigidity and durability than typical craft board or foam board and is waterproof.
Now we are at paper and pad section. A combination of thickness, stiffness of surface texture and finish can change the way paper hold its shape and how it takes pencil, ink and glue. Here we have variety of papers in variety of colors. For example, cardstock section. Cardstock is stiff, smooth and thin. It straddles the line between paper and cardboard. Good for paper models and other stand-up building projects. Next, construction paper. It is soft, rough and often brightly colored. 3D crafts and kids pop-up cards often made from it.
Now we are at decorative department. It's important for furnishing final crafts. There are 3D floral stickers which are suitable for wallpapers and on mounting boards. Fancy bands used to create kaleidoscope bracelet design and quadfish bracelet, and also plastic chips to create glittering and 3D effect. A nice lace with suspension which used in textile crafts, and also buttons with different designs and sizes which may use to back bookmarks by topping on paper clips, and also pins that are suitable for yarn projects, fibers and also fabric ideas.
This is the adhesive section. We have different type of glue for different surfaces. This is the nail hole filler to hold screw or a nail. Next is super fast epoxy cement to hold plastic, metal and wood. followed by glue for multi-purposes to hold paper, cloth and leathers.
Now we are at the batik section. These are the white cloth which are suitable for batik fabrication and it comes in various sizes. Next we have wax liner, which work great as dye resist on fabric when we draw the outline of design on it. Next we have fabric dye. It offers wide range of brilliant colors which intermix well. And we have also batik wax pen, which will be filled by wax liner and used to draw the outline of the design on fabric, and it comes in different sizes of tip for different purposes. And next, we have wooden frames which come in different sizes where you can attach your fabric straight away. Next, we have rubber scraper which helps to distribute the color evenly of fabric, especially to create tone colors.
We are at paint section. Here we have phosphorescent paint is commonly called glow-in-the-dark paint. This type of paint used to mark escape paths in craft and for decorative purpose. Next is acrylic paint section. Acrylic paint is a fast drying paint. The finished acrylic painting can resemble a watercolor or an oil painting or has its own unique characteristics not attainable with other media. We have variety of paint for silk, glass, porcelain, easy marble and glass art.
Now we are at brushes section. There are different materials for bristles, generally natural for animal hair and synthetic made from nylon, polyester or combination of both. For oil color bristles, it will retain its shape when loaded with paint and will bounce back to its original shape. For watercolor brushes, it will release paint in a steady continuous flow. Acrylic brushes comes in synthetic form because acrylic paint damage natural hair.
Thank you my queen and Anisha for the session at Art Friend. Now, we are back again to Craft Tour Studio. Are you excited to meet our guest today? Before that, let me introduce our famous artist. She is famous in producing crafts as she always has innovative ideas and she always shows her passion in presenting many ideal crafts to public. But don't forget about it, she is only doing this during her free time and she is a lecturer. What makes her so passionate in doing crafts? She will also bring some of her crafts to show us. So, let's put our hands together to welcome our guest of the show, Shugunawati Kandasamy. Thank you for being our guest for today's show.
Hi Mei, thank you for calling me today. I am very grateful to join you in this show. I hope that I can give some valuable information and answer your questions.
Alright, without any further delay, can we start our coffee chat?
Sure.
So, first of all, what kinds of problems have you faced throughout this year when you are doing crafts, and how do you manage to solve the problems?
Okay. Yeah, I have faced some problems when I am doing the crafts. Firstly, I couldn't really find a shop which sells a good quality of materials. I had taken much time in doing survey to find a shop that sells the good quality materials and in many varieties. However, I think nowadays it's not a big problem since many people are doing craft and some entrepreneurs are interested in this field and start doing this investment by opening shops that sell qualitative materials. For example, I usually visit Art Friend at Pavilion, Cherry Art Studio in KL, Multifilia in Balakong and Craft Heaven at One Utama Shopping Center. You can search in Google for better planning before visiting these shops. Next, I faced another problem regarding expenses. I started doing craft by trial and error. Lot of materials were needed because I needed to do many times before I could produce a complete unique craft. Solution for this problem is that I started to collect remaining materials from different people such as relatives, friends and cousins. This greatly reduced my expenses since I will only buy the new things when I can produce a new craft after all the trials.
You face so many problems, but wow, you managed them so well. So we proceed to the next question. What do you think about the benefits of doing crafts?
In my opinion, doing crafts gives a lot of advantage. During craft, you can get you off your phones. People nowadays spend too much of time on their gadgets, especially smartphone, during their free time, and as we all know, looking at phones can cause high problems. Since you start crafting, it will provide you something to do. During craft making can also relieve your stress. I am a lecturer and always feel stressful regarding my students' problem, marking exams and marking theses. I find out I am so relaxed and peaceful while I am doing craft. Besides that, we can give our self-made crafts as presents to our family, relatives and friends. This will not only reduce your expense and can show your sincerity in your gifts.
Alright, so now we realize that doing crafts brings benefits. So we proceed to the next question. How do you describe your artwork to someone who have never seen them?
Oh, about that, first I will tell them about the function of the artwork that I make. For example, this craft of mine is used to keep and store small things such as keys, safety pins and hairpins. Then, if the listener is still interested in my craft, I will explain them about the material. For this craft, I use plastic bottles with different sizes, paints and white glue. And I will explain the techniques furthermore if the listener is still interested on my craft.
Last but not least, what would you advise to those beginners who want to start learn doing craft?
Never give up. You may face difficulties in finding ideas when you start doing craft, but you can always search via social media. There are a lot of sources you can refer to. You can also watch YouTube of doing craft to get some ideas. When you face failure, don't feel stressed. As remember, we do craft for relaxing and for fun. I think that's all. Here is a souvenir for you. Hope you like it.
Oh, thank you very much. Alright, thank you so much. I hope that your information will reach our audience who are really interested in doing crafts. Thanks Miss again for coming here. We hope we can invite you again and see you soon.